Metagames. Happy Sunday. Doing a little arena testing. We're not playing ranked this morning just yet. We're testing some decks. The talk of the week, obviously, is the Gates deck. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's talking about ways to play it. Everyone's building, adding packages out of the shell. It has evolved to really not even including the Gatebreaker Ram and the Colossus anymore, but guys just going for speed. It's all about the Hydroid Krasis. We're going to play this one and give it a shot in non-ranked play just to see how it rolls and see what happens. We are playing 26 lands in this version. You cannot miss a land drop with this deck. You have to hit every land drop. The stars sort of have to align for you with this deck, but if they do, I don't think there are many other decks that can quite go over the top as much as this deck can. I think if you can get to the top end of the deck, it's just basically over for your opponent, and you Hydroid Krasis them to death by taking all the turns. So aggro decks can be a little difficult against this deck. Let's see what we're up against today with Cernu. We open with a 2-land hand. We're going to keep it because if we draw any land at all, we're in pretty good shape. I would much rather open with a Guild Summit than a Gates Ablaze because we're going to play Wizards here, obviously, and everything we cast, this guy is going to counter. He's going to opt. Clearly looking for the Spell Spike. Or Spell Pierce, I'm sorry. Chartered a course. He left one open. I'm sure he has it. Do we want to test that theory? Let's test the theory. Spell Pierce, there it is. He does have it. Does he have another one? We are going to test that theory again. He does not have it. That does not bode well for you, sir. Because after we Gates Ablaze, if we can get off a Wilderness Reclamation, we are just going to begin taking all the turns. Lay a land, and it's red, which is unfortunate for him. I think we just wipe the board at this point. And then we untap and try and hit a Circuitous Route. Unless this guy starts playing stuff. Okay. That's not good. Does he have another Force Spike? No. We're going to take a beat from this. Does he have more? Huh. Lava coil. We're going to copy that. Can counter it if he likes. That just tells me he does not have a counterspell in hand. He cannot possibly be anticipating what we're going to do. And we are just going to play another one to jump in the way because we are not getting lands. Let's put a stop. Wow. Lava coil. Okay. You're swinging. I get it. Let's get rid of this because it's probably not going to help us at this point. Spell Pierce, pay 2. We will gladly pay 2. Are you going to Spell Pierce us again? Do we want to shoot for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Let's make sure we hit our stop. And we are going to take the extra turn. We've got plenty of lands unless they've got a straight up negate. If they do, then we just lose. But I'll expansion, explosion that negate. Whoops. My bad. Sorry, guys. All right. So we are taking the turn. We will lava coil our opponent's creature. He's got 2 cards in hand. We are going to pay for this. And we are going to tap Guild Gates, but leave up like we do have a counter spell, and our opponent just quits. Well, that's the gate deck. We stole one there, in my opinion. I think if they had any amount of burn, any extra amount of burn, we probably would have took some heat. But we'll play more gate deck. We'll play more of the other decks in the format. We get lots and lots of wild cards. I think we have a full set now of everything in Allegiance. Everyone who comes into the store, if you want to come in and you want to test on the metagame account, just come in the store and let us know. We can build all kinds of brews. We can test all kinds of decks. Be listening for the Discord to as we're going to set up the Arena League groups. The store will be sponsoring all of this, and they will be, like I said, some nice payouts for the Arena League. We are going to begin building the team, so everyone pay attention to that, as the future is here, and we are wanting to take full advantage of it. So that's it for the gates today. I only get 1 game under my belt. Like I said, I'm not really down to be grinding today, so You guys in the comments, you know, put some of your gate builds up there. Let us know what you guys are having success with if you're playing this deck, or what deck you are playing, and if you're having success in Standard with it right now, as it's a pretty exciting time for Magic the Gathering. We're having fun. We're looking forward. Things are growing. A lot of people thought that Arena would have taken away from the paper game, myself included. However, that has not been the case. Arena has actually brought more players back to the game because you can simply get a lot of testing in on various brews, where before it was a little more difficult to get testing. In your spare time, if you work full time, you don't get a chance to play Magic in real life as much as you would like. So, you have a few hours in the evening. You can test your brews. You can test your, which cards work better, all that kind of stuff. So I do believe Arena's really helping the game of Magic, and I think it's going to be a very exciting year for everyone involved. So we're looking forward to it, and we look forward to seeing everybody in the store, and we'll keep on playing. All right? Everyone have a good Sunday.